Okay, everybody, welcome back to Demon Nation Plays Football Manager 2016, Team Canada edition. Coming off our loss to Mexico, we got some good news here. We did qualify for the 5th round. I think because, what was it? Somebody else lost. What am I looking at here? Who lost? I don't know. Anyway, we backed our way into the 5th round. Cantu disappointed with his inevitable loss. Striker Israel Cantu, yes, he got his first start, and he's disappointed. Alright, that's fine. Canada remain upbeat despite the defeat. That's fine. I'm glad everybody else is upbeat. I'm a little down. But we'll keep soldiering on. We've got Barbados coming up here. A couple of days. I was thinking I need a golden generation here if I'm ever going to beat Mexico. Because football around the world has this idea of golden generations where, like, you have one particular crop of youngsters who excel and they grow up to be like one great team, better than all your other previous teams. And maybe you can't, like, keep that going, but you can at least have one great team. I think maybe this year Iceland could have been a golden generation for them. Having them make it all the way as far as they did in the European Championships, because they've got such a small population, but so many pros right now. We need something like that for Canada. So I don't know if I can manufacture that as the head coach of Toronto FC. I could give it a try. I could bring more Canadians onto the team, but also find some young players from different countries, bring them on the team, keep them on the team for 5 years, and have them get their Canadian citizenship. That happened earlier in my career. I had some really good players. Filipino was one of those guys. I mean, he wasn't even that great, but still, he was on the team for a long time, got his Canadian citizenship, and now he's a pretty good option. So the combination of Canadian players and foreign players. My problem is that I always have a lot of Americans on my team, because I can only have X number of. I can only have 8 foreign nationals who aren't either Canadian or American. I don't think Mexican counts. I think Mexican counts as foreign, even though they should be considered North American. But that's like, who knows what that's all about. Maybe it's just to keep, maybe Donald Trump set that rule. I have no idea. But anyway, I need to build my Toronto FC differently. But the problem with that is I like to build through the entry draft. The MLS entry draft. It's similar to the NFL draft or the NBA draft. Maybe if you're not from the United States, you don't quite realize, or you don't care how big the university system is in the United States. It's basically like, in terms of hierarchy, sports hierarchy, it's like professional sports and then university sports, and then maybe Olympic sports, and then below that would be club sports, or what we refer to as minor league sports. So because it's so high up there, we get a lot of quality players come from the university system. So the fact that basically when I get draft picks, imagine like in other leagues around the world, if you just got 4 free transfers every year, minimum 4 free transfers of the best young players in your nation automatically get to go to your team every year. right? You would have a lot of those players on your team, and that's how it works. But for me, being in Canada, the problem is all those players come from America. Not all of them, but I would say on an average year, 98% of them are American players. So basically, all I'm doing is I'm developing all these American players, and then they go play for Team USA, because Team USA is not much better than Team Canada. So I need to look for like some Brazilians, some Argentinians, South Americans, I think is where I need to go. Because Europeans are too expensive. I had an Australian guy who I grew, Chapman, from, a pup. But he played for Team Australia because Team Australia is no good. I had other guys like that for smaller nations. So I need the big soccer nations in South America. Bring some of those guys up. Keep them on the squad for 5 years at least. So this is like a building process. Anyway, that's a possible plan. I should have been advancing while I was soliloquizing here. Is that a word? I don't know. Soliloquating? Yeah. Words. Words are tough to come by when you're talking about your nation or your adopted nation or the nation of your family's origins that you are not particularly a member of, nor a citizen of, nor have any affiliation with. I'm crazy. Just trying to get over that loss of Mexico for Mexico. Built it up. Now we've got all this disappointment to deal with. Got to move on. Got to go through the stages of grief, acceptance and blind rage. I think is the 7th step or somewhere in there. But we're past that. We're on to now moving on to the next thing, which I wish the game would move a little quicker. Normally we don't record this, but I wanted to show you those emails and get back into this recording stuff so we can vamp a little bit. I guess it's no big deal. Barbados 3rd. So I guess it doesn't really matter who we play here because we've already qualified. Should probably look at the standings. Just suss this out for our own edification. DC United, I don't care about you, your unitedness. Come here, come on, what are we doing here? Alright. Group 2, here we go. So, we have 8 points. They have, Mexico's 13. 4 points. So Haiti must have beat Barbados. Because they've got their 1 win. And that's what clinched it for us. That's sad. Sad, sad, sad. So we've got 1 game remaining. The worst we can do is 2 and 3. The best they can do is 2, 1, 3. Oh no, the worst we can do is 2 and 2. Alright. Alright. So the best they can do is 2 and 3. Alright. So yeah. We advance. The computer is correct in their calculations, as they usually are, but to double check is to be human, I think is how that phrase goes. You might not want to quote me. You might want to link to the source material. Loan transfer. There's so many transfer windows, I can't keep track of them all, quite honestly. I have trouble just knowing when they open, when they close. So there's like American transfer windows, but then there's also Major League Soccer transfer windows. and sometimes you forget which is which and what's important to what. So I think like the American transfer window is transferring in and out of America. Major League Soccer is transferring within Major League Soccer, I think. I don't know the difference. Honestly, it's never quite explained very well. They just expect you to know this stuff, which I do not know any of that stuff. The coughing persists. There's a lot of dust in the air. I need to do some dusting and vacuuming. But who wants to do that, honestly? Nobody. Me least of all. It doesn't usually bother me, so it must be pretty bad. That's fine, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. After we win World Cup qualifying, NAM, Barbados, round 4, group 2, stage 3, denial 7. See, this is when I should have been doing my soliloquy about the Canadian golden generation that we need to manufacture. See, I'm feeling good about Toronto now because we're on a bit of a roll. Up to 4th place. We got our 4-3-3 going on with our 3 strikers. This is how we played early in our career. It's 4-3-3, a little more attacking. Got to 1 MLS Cup, didn't win it. So it's kind of funny, we've gotten to the MLS Cup 3 different ways. We got there with the 3 striker formation. We got there with the 5 defenseman formation. And we won it with the diamond formation. So, yeah. We'll try a hybrid this year of the 3 striker and the diamond formation. See if that'll work for us. Alright, here we go. Canada brace for low turnout. Aww. Only half the number for Mexico. That's no good. Barbados only 800 fans. Come on, guys. Just because we qualified already. Still a... What else you got to do? It's not like Toronto is the hub of North America. It's not like it's one of the largest cities in your country with lots of things to do. Loan reports. Here's our guys. Looking okay. There's Joe Bear. He's on Team Canada right now. He's one of our wingers. He might play this game. Should we play all these second team guys, or should we not? Should we stay or should we go? I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Barbados. I think we owe Barbados. So let's. Alright, everybody is kind of tired. So maybe we will just do a swappity swaps. Let's give... Got lots of yellow cards. Yeah, let's just go for the gusto. Let's give everybody a shot to get their caps. Right. It's all about spreading the wealth. Filipino. Ryan Smith, 99%. What's your deal? What did you do yesterday? Nothing? Just sat on your bum. Guess, bringing Joe Bear at... I think he's supposed to be our next midfielder, yeah. Bojovic. at right. Yeah. Clement at center. And Piers at left. 2. And then we'll bring in old O'Brien here. The guy they said was supposed to be our key man. Didn't even play. Maybe that was our problem. We shall see. Piers. No, he doesn't want to be an inside forward. He wants to be a winger. Any of these other guys, I don't think he wants to be shadow striker. Make him the Angosh. Bojovic, winger. Winger, chicken dinger. Filipino, advanced playmaker. Just putting all these guys in their right positions. So the only guy we didn't put in was our guy Joe Bear. Showing reverse nepotism here. Instructions, what do we got going on? Stick to positions, retain possession. Fairly wide, alright. Fairly fine. Let's do this. Yes, everybody fails to see the matches. Match. I don't even know what that sentence meant, but some people are no good. They don't play. But we're putting them in there anyway. Yeah, now who's surprised some people? See, the North American Football Post, they know what's up. ESPN FC, your drive-by, fly-by night coverage. The drive-by media, drive-by sports media. Harumph, you sprung a few surprises. Let's see, some players, Barbados, well within my rights. That's not true. I didn't pick a team that feels gives us the best chance of winning. No. Nope. Well within my rights to use my depth. Sorry, pal, but you get the snarky answers. Oh, see, they're going with the 4-3-3. That's the formation I'm using with Toronto FC. We'll see how that goes against the Burning Man formation. Continue. Opposition are largely unknown. Alright, so let's just do what we do. It's not like you had 3 months to scout these guys. I mean, come on, man. What's the deal with that? You know what? I'm gonna close down. Oop, not you. Not never. Fullbacks. These fullbacks quite often in this formation are very important to crossing. Crossing the T's and dotting the I's, so we'll do that. Passionate. Come on, guys, we're the favorites. Show me what you can do. Alright, here we go. Back at home turf, BMO Field. Looks like a pretty good crowd. It's better than 50%. And look at that. It's not a lot of empty seats going on there. At least there's no construction or destruction happening. Yeah, look at that. Oh, even the upper deck is filled. That's good. Good turnout. Good turnout. All right, looks like we're controlling the play here. Smith to pairs. Smith controlling things in the center. Clement. Oh, you're kind of offsides, maybe? No. There we go. Bojovic. Nice goal. Nice celebration. I like that. Barrel roll into the double gun salute. Let's see that again. Filipino. Clement. Into the box. Wow, he looks totally offsides, but that's fine. Let's see, they show the celebration. Bojovic. No. Alright. It was a good celebration. It deserved a replay. A little home cooking there from the sideline official, but hey. That's fine. We'll take it. Okay, the fans are excited. Look at them. Smith, 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 Smith. Boom. See, it's much different playing these guys than Mexico. Like, we never would have got that shot off against Mexico. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get another goal before halftime. Getting our second unit guys some playing time. It's always good. I mean, it's not like we've got a lot of young guys on the team, so it doesn't really matter to get young guys playing time, but O'Brien. Is that, what's his name? Blackman? It's kind of hard to read the text sometimes. Space between our defense and midfield. Yes, yes, yes. We know, we know, we know. So the problem is, what do we do next time? Do we go back to the diamond? Do we try something different? Do we try the 5 defense? I don't think we do the 5 defense because we've got such a good defensive midfielder. Don't need 5 defense and a defensive midfielder. Goal. No, no goal. Come on, O'Brien. You were supposed to be our key man. Can't score from 2 feet away. There he is. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Start calling you No Brian instead of O'Brien. Take that. What do you think of that? Stop punching yourself, O'Brien. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. It's just in one ear, out the other mouth. Oh yeah, we were talking about the formation. What formation are we going to use next time? O'Brien? Still no. Still no Brian. Probably the 4-4-2 diamond. Maybe, I don't know. Because we do have some decent wingers on this team. This country of ours has some decent wingers. But is that enough? Is that enough? I don't know. Do we go with some kind of 4-4-2 wide formation with the defensive midfielder, 2 central midfielders? No, that's not going to work. That's too many players. Be a 4-5-1 wide. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Assertively played well, but still room for improvement. Yeah. All right. Fine. Start the second half. We need a little cushion here. We need a second goal. See, I'm not sure if I like the 1 striker. I've never been a fan of the 1 striker formation. Because wingers are good at crossing, but not so good at scoring. Boom. There's O'Brien. No longer no Brian. J-O-B. That was a good strike. Clement Bojovic. Boom. See, that's the bonus of the wingers, is they can do stuff like that. Come in from the outside, get a pass, make a pass, score. See, with the diamond formation, you're kind of going inside out instead of outside in. And I don't know which is better for soccer. Ooh, nice header. See, with basketball, you want to go inside out. Drop the ball to the post, kick it out. Drive the ball from the top of the key, kick it out. Right, inside out. I don't know if that's the same thing in soccer. Probably not, because you're trying to get closer to the goal. There's no 3-point shot in in soccer. So I have to look up like old school basketball techniques, or even hockey techniques. I mean, even soccer techniques, I guess. I'm sure those exist somewhere, but like when you play hockey, you want to crash towards the net. Right, come from the wings, crash in. So it's probably the same kind of deal. Ooh, okay. And that seems like what we're doing with this formation. Our wingers are crashing towards the net, getting a pass. The old 1-2, buckle my shoe, gets to the striker and scores. It seems like a good way to do it. Could be a little more efficient. But so far, I'm not so sure. Although last time, like we had a draw against Barbados using the diamond formation. Now we're sort of, I thought we were about to score again, but still. 2 goals in the first half is better than no goals in the whole game. So we got stuff to think about. Got stuff and things to think about. I know at my academy, I've got a good goaltender, youngster, got a lot of potential. Problem is, I got a goalie right now who's young with a lot of potential at Toronto FC. So what do I do? Do I bring him up? Sit him on the bench, loan him out? He's at my academy. So I got to get him playing time somewhere. Yeah, I might do that next season. Bring him up. He's probably not going to start unless he just advances faster than this other guy, which I don't know that that's going to happen. The other guy hasn't really advanced the way I'd like to see him advance. He didn't advance the way Kempen advanced. At one point Kempen was my young guy, and he took over real quick. He went from 2-star to like 3.5-star in quick succession. This young guy I'm dealing with now, he's still at 2-star after a whole season of starting. So, do I take a chance on the young Canadian, bring him up, give him some starts, see if he advances? If not, loan him out. Ooh, Wojciech onside. Ooh, good stop there, Blackman. That's a possibility. Hey, there we go. 2-0. I forgot to sub. I forgot to sub. So Joe Bear didn't get his turn. I was talking too much. Oh well. Well done. That was a good win. Delight. Everyone's delighted. Man of the match, J.O.B. Alright, that will be your new name. No more No Brian for you. You have proven your worth. I probably should have played you against Mexico. So we got striker issues to talk about. O'Brien showed he can score. That's good. Other guys did not show they could score, so that's bad. Confident performance from Canada. One of the competition's worst defenses so far this season. Continued struggles as Barbados lost to Canada 2-0. in a warm summer's evening at BMO. Nice. Bojovic got Canada off to a flying start with a deftly executed finish in the 8th minute. JOB completed the scoring with a tidy finish from 13 yards. Indeedly doodly. Alright, next. Fans pleased. Oh, Matthew Yonke is back as the supporter spokesman. Pleased with the 2-0 victory over Barbados. Widespread delight over Warner's return from injury. Clement and Bojovic particularly impressed. Alright, thank you. Pleased they achieved their minimum aim. Okay. Post-match press conference. Was Bojovic's goal important to determining the outcome? Always good when we get an early goal. Clement picked up player of the match. What do you think of his performance? It was it's a good team performance. Did he stand out? Maybe, I guess, whatever. Bojovic had a great game. What do you make of it? Very good player with the right mentality. Yes, fine. Clement leaves fans purring. 1 assist. 87% passes. 67% tackles. O'Brien pleased with the win. JOB. Okay. 30-year-old. Man, everybody on this team is so old. He's like our young guy. He's 30. Canada on course. Alright. Australia canceled their friendly. What? USA canceled the friendly. What? Scurred. Run, scurred. Alright. Board. How are we looking here? What's our percentage? Come on. 52%. Alright. We're looking okay. We're positive. We got 55% on competitions. 50%. 50%. Alright. We haven't raised our international stature. That's the next thing we need to do. In order to do that, we need to have people like Canada and or United States and Australia stop canceling on us. Alright, I think that's it. Canada duty ends. There we go. We'll end it there. Oh, should we hold a team meeting? Let's hold a team meeting before we go. It's been par for the course so far. You've not been doing badly, but let's kick on now and make this a memorable qualification campaign. Their response. Christopher Derrick apparently is some sort of team leader. He's right, let's make this a tournament to remember. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was in for. I'm really pleased with those of you who do agree with me. Yeah, we got some bonuses here. Ollie, Clement, Orozco, and O'Brien. They all improved their morale. So that's good. Team Canada moving on to the 5th round of qualifiers. See you later. Bye.